Fasting can heal you or can break you. So let's get it right. Fasting is extremely powerful, but so is a chainsaw. Use it wrong and you'll do damage. So if fasting is backfiring, you might feel sleep disruption, low energy, hair thinning, mood swings, irregular periods. Female hormonal systems are far more sensitive to energy deficits, to stress, and to fasting. Estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, thyroid, they all operate in a very delicate rhythm. Skip meals recklessly, and it's like kicking out the violin section mid-symphony. How to fast without wrecking your hormones. Fasting can heal you or can break you. So let's get it right. Fasting is extremely powerful, but so is a chainsaw. Use it wrong and you'll do damage. If your fasting window is too long, your meals too small, or your hormones are already off, you're not healing. You're stressing your system. And when that happens, you'll burn out, not fat. You won't burn fat. Let's talk about when fasting goes wrong. So let's talk first about the warning signs that you may be overdoing it. So if fasting is backfiring, you might feel several things: cold all the time, sleep disruption, low energy, hair thinning, mood swings, irregular periods, or they may stop completely, amenorrhea. So in the Journal of Endocrinology back in 2017, they demonstrated that extreme calorie restriction lowers thyroid hormone and disrupts reproductive function, especially in women. And this isn't just part of the process. It's a red flag. So item number 2, women aren't smaller men. So the studies you've seen about fasting, most were done on men or on rodents. So in the Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology in 2019, there was a study that showed that female hormonal systems are far more sensitive to energy deficits, to stress, and to fasting. Estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, thyroid, they all operate in a very delicate rhythm, a fluctuation, so to speak. And aggressive fasting can throw that rhythm off. So think of your hormones sort of like an orchestra. Skip meals recklessly, and it's like kicking out the violin section mid-symphony. So number 3, the biggest mistake: fasting too hard, eating too little. Fasting is not a starvation diet, but a lot of people accidentally treat it like one. So skipping meals, eating low-calorie salads, doing an 18-6 or OMAD with only 900 calories a day. So there was a study in Metabolism in 2014 that showed that undereating during fasting suppresses metabolic rate, the amount of energy your body burns at rest, and increases cortisol, the stress hormone that blocks fat loss. So fasting without nourishment isn't discipline, it's self-sabotage. Item number 4, how to fast without wrecking your hormones. So here's how to make fasting support your system, not stress it out. So first, you want to start slow. So try a 12-12 or a 14-10. Just as a reminder, the first number is the amount of fasting hours. The second number, the amount of eating window. So a 14-10 would be 14 hours of fasting, 10 hours of eating. And so try this 12-12 or 14-10 before jumping into an 18-6 or OMAD, 1 meal a day. So you want to make sure you also eat enough. You want to prioritize protein and fat, not volume, but nutrients. You want to listen to your cycle. So for women, back off fasting during the late luteal phase after ovulation, right before your period. You also want to watch for red flags, things like cold hands, low libido, or fatigue. That may mean that you've gone too far. And cycle your fasts. More isn't always better. It's about balance, not suffering. And there was a study in Frontiers in Nutrition 2021. Women benefit most from moderate intermittent fasting with adequate nutrition intake not prolonged aggressive fasts. So this has been episode 101 of the Obesity Project's Fasting Dangers When It Can Wreck Your Hormones. So just remember, fasting is a tool, but even tools can harm when used recklessly. So fasting, it sure can burn fat. It can heal insulin resistance and absolutely improve mental clarity, but only if your hormones stay on board. So if fasting is making you anxious, exhausted, or irregular, it's not working for you. It's working against you. So don't forget, here on the Obesity Project, we're cutting through the myths and we're getting to the root. Make sure to stay tuned on part 3 of our fasting series. Episode 102, why dairy could be blocking your weight loss. And even healthy dairy can spike insulin and slow fat burning, especially if you're insulin resistant. And we're going to break it down in that episode. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, like, share, and comment. Do all the things that I always tell you to do. Make sure to engage with this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.